It's a beautiful, beautiful fable. It's based on the two pigeons. One pigeon flies away, one's left waiting for the other to come back.
Beautiful music, brilliant design, and of course with Ashton, he absolutely nails every step.
What you really need in Ashton Ballet, not just to be a ballet classical dancer, but be an actor as well.
The story is so clear. There isn't a moment of doubt what the mood is on stage, what the feeling of the dancers is. It's a masterpiece.
And it's got pigeons in it.
I play a role called young man, and I'm a painter, so I like to paint, and I paint my lover, and that's how the story starts.
She's actually quite a quirky character. She's very irritating towards him at the beginning of the ballet. She just won't sit still. Whilst we're in the setting of the artist's studio, suddenly the gypsies arrive, which is the most exciting thing since sliced bread to us.
Suddenly a gypsy girl come on stage, and I just fell in love with her straight away. It happened very fast, like that, and they start fighting. It's a bit unusual to be in this position where I have to stop the girls fighting for me, because usually it's other way around.
At first it's sort of, you know, she's grumpy and she's frustrated and she's a bit jealous and what she got that I haven't. But near the end, it's really that her lover's sort of fallen in love/lust with the gypsy girl and leaves her, so it's ends up being quite heartbreaking.
The style of choreography is basically typical Ashton and very classical in its way, but along with his wonderful understanding of the lyrical shape of a score, he also understood the emotional impact of it, and he manages to find a way of using music and movement to tell the story.
So when you get the cloak, it's him. It's him. It's him. It's him. Yeah. It was choreographed in 1961, and of course here we are, and technique has moved on, but they still find it incredibly hard because technically it's really, really very difficult.
One and da before the coupagette, stronger arms on the earth. Yeah.
The rehearsals have been extremely interesting because, of course, this piece has not been done by this company, I believe, for 30 years. And so Christopher has done the most amazing job.
It should be like this, like can. Try and get your hands slightly closer together.
I have spent a year researching the ballet.
Circle, da-da.
I really worked very hard.
Hoppin', 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 da-dee-da-da.
And I made everybody else work very hard because that is my job.
Pop those knees and pick up those heels. Right on, bang, 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 bang. Yeah?
We need to get on stage now, please. Go to the top section.
To be continued.
I don't think I've ever worked with animals before. This is a first. I did, before the first night, go to the pigeons' dressing room and wish them good luck.
They're just so sweet, and watching them just sort of ruffle their little feathers side stage as they're waiting to go on is quite mesmerizing, really.
I did have one land on my head at a certain point. I think we were performing in the tent, Jesus Green in Cambridge. And something must have put the bird off terribly, lighting or something, I don't know. And because there's always a light on the conductor, when it flew out into the darkness, all it saw was my head. So it decided to perch there. The orchestra, of course, thought this was so funny that we practically didn't have any music.
If he was here to see it, I think Sir Frederick Ashton would be thrilled. I really do.
It's a privilege for me, actually, to dance this ballet. It's something I would never ever dance if I would stay in Russia.
The steps are just wonderful, they're magical. And he is a genius.